Hi friends, this is Capun Piso, October 30th, 2014. Almost Halloween. Well, right in the city of nuts, Jerusalem, one of the craziest places on the planet, besides the Vatican and Mecca, that should be converted in insane asylums for Christ psychotics, Jew psychotics, and Islam psychotics. But look at what happens in the place that they worship and they go pray to their imaginary friends.
The Mufti of Jerusalem poignantly walks through the streets of the Old City. Today, at the third holiest site in Islam, he was turned away from noon prayers. Closed.
Now, prayers. They are psychotic utterances. They are like praying to Mickey Mouse, Winnie the Pooh, and Donald Duck, believing that they are real people, real existing, and they produce a result. No, when you pray to imaginary friends, you get nothing in return.
Attempted assassination of far right-wing Rabbi Yehuda Glick.
What is a rabbi? It's a priest. It's like a shaman, like an imam, like a pastor, like an evangelist, like a hocus-pocus idiot that are deluded, like a schizophrenic person that talks to imaginary friends, because that's what our prayers are. And a theologist is a person that studies imaginary friends and not the deluded bullshit produced by defective brains.
Israeli activists vowed to enter the Temple Mount, also known to Muslims as the Al-Aqsa compound, for prayers, but as you can...
You know what that Al-Aqsa mosque and the wall and the temple wall and all that stands on? On a Roman temple. This Mount Moriah Mount is it's a Roman temple with Roman religion and Roman everything. See, and these facts are there. The evidence is right underground, underneath. It's right there. It was revealed by Hadrian, by Jesus Christ Hadrian. By the way, Jesus Christ is a title. Like Moses, Ramoses, son of the sun god Ra, is also a title of the pharaohs. That's what Moses means. And these idiots, stuck in the 4th century, they don't understand that we're the 21st. God is a creation of defective brains. A God, and there are many, many words, like 8,000 languages spoken on the planet that have the concept of God. And in reality, God, spirits, demons, and all the rest of nonsense are apophiba. It's imaginary friend or foe, irrational belief, acceptance. At the root of schizophrenia, temporal epilepsy, depression, all kind of psychosis infecting the brain, they produce apophiba, imaginary friend or foe, irrational belief. Acceptance, because they accept it as reality. The brain produces them, apophib. All apophib. The key is not to accept them as reality. If you accept them as reality, apophiba, then that's a sign of neurological disorder, mental illness. And there you have it. Here's the problem here.
And in Israel, neurologists developed mirtazapine to actually control and create as an antipsychotic medicine. Created in Teva Pharmaceuticals in Jerusalem to control the Christ psychotics, the people with Jerusalem syndrome.
Closed to all worshippers. Now Yehuda Glick lies in an Israeli hospital. Medical sources say he is in serious condition. Police say a man on a motorcycle shot him 4 times. Glick had just hosted an event attended by members of the Israeli Knesset.
Who shot him? A religious psychotic. This is the reason for all the problems in the world today. It's the psychosis of God, or zombie God belief. In other words, apophiba. And then you Muslims shoot the Islam psychotics and the Jew psychotics, the Christ psychotics, the Protestant Christ psychotics. They kill the Catholic Universal Christ psychotics, and the Mormon Christ psychotics are killing the Scientologist Christ psychotics. I mean, this is the whole psychosis of the tooth fairies that they believe to be accepted as reality. It's like being in a gigantic insane asylum in which all the schizophrenic have the sects of the different tooth fairies with different colors, which they believe they are real. So the yellow tooth fairy believers are against the green tooth fairy believers, and the red tooth fairy believers are wanted to kill the yellow tooth fairy believers because they are in sin. Same thing is happening over there. 4th century psychosis, religious psychosis, the religious virus, the HIV of the neural array, today in the 21st century. These people have the same rituals, they wear the same dresses and costumes of the 4th, 5th, 6th century. Today, in the 21st. That's a psychosis, my friends.
For Israeli Jews to go to the Temple Mount, also called the Noble Sanctuary, to pray.
The Noble Center is a Roman temple. They should wear a Roman outfit like the Roman flamens and priests. That's what they ought to do. All of them. And worship the different gods. That creates tolerance. Not only one god, the many of them, like the Roman Empire worship. The god of the moon, the god of the water, the god of fortune, the god of good luck, the god of love, the god of hate, the god of drunkenness, the god, all the different gods, the god of purity, the god of hunger, all the emotions were personified. They all prayed, and they were tremendous harmony and tolerance because they believe in many different gods with many different religions, different rituals and all that. There was no such thing as a racism and pedophilia and intolerance because of religious psychosis. No, because the more religions, the more gods, the merrier. But that's not today. The moment you say that you have to believe in one God, oh boy, my God is the real God and my tooth fairy is the real one and yours is not right, that's when you cause the problems. As you can see in Christ psychosis infected America, with the millions of churches keeping people theotarded, keeping children, raping the brain of children, causing tremendous damage. And the problem is that these nuts, these schizophrenic, Christ psychotic infected imbeciles run the country. They're all over Congress. Look at Speaker Boehner, a completely psychotic imbecile, stuck in it. The guy is the most ignorant idiot ever. And he is the Speaker of the House. They have Scalia, another that believe in demons, another Christ psychotic infected imbecile. And you have all the Michelle Bachmann, all these congressmen. They are the God-obsessed party, the GOP. They are moronic ignoramuses, stupid, incredibly ignorant. They don't know anything about science. And that's the problem. And the mentally healthy, in other words, atheist scientists, they don't speak up. They ignore it. They ignore the nuts. They're in control of everything. That's the problem. We have to. They should be voted out of office, all of them. But the problem is, United States of America, the people that vote are Christ psychotics. The majority are Christianity-infected idiots, uneducated morons, and that's the problem.
Palestinian Mu'taz Hijazi was killed in a shootout with Israeli forces. There have been increasing clashes in Jerusalem, and Islamic scholars have been protesting the number of far-right Israeli...
Islamic scholars, they're idiots. It's like Jewish scholars, it's like Mickey Mouse scholars. Donald Duck scholars, Winnie the Pooh scholars. Yeah, they believe in all these mythological books to be reality. And they call themselves scholars because they study everything. They study every little dot, period, and all the... But they don't realize that the original, the 5,000-year-old original, is in the tombs of the pharaohs, in hieroglyphs. Go study hieroglyphs and see the original right over there. There they are, in a picture, little figures, so you can actually check them out and see and study what the real figure is. You know, a little stick figure over there like that, well, that's a human, that's a person. A little one that looks like a penis, well, that's a penis. The one that looks like a circle with all this stuff, that's a sun. So this all hieroglyphs. 5,000-year-old, but no, now they have the Quran, the Bible, all the garbage, the Talmud, and all the nonsense with all this crazy, stupid stuff that these idiots believe to be reality today in the 21st century. That is the problem today, my friends. And we ought to convert the Vatican into a big insane asylum, big hospital, mental hospital in the Vatican. Jerusalem should be called the city of nuts and put a big, huge hospital for all people suffering from the Jerusalem syndrome, Christ psychosis and all that. And Mecca for the Islamic psychotics. The whole city should be converted into a three greatest in Jerusalem, the whole planet, to help the Abrahamic psychosis infected people stuck in the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th centuries. We are now in the 21st. Pace Deorum. All the best. The truth will set you free, and the truth is usually held by healthy brains, in other words, atheists.